His friend thinks that it is okay to communicate with the opposite gender, especially on social media, as long as there are no inappropriate discussions, etc. This is known as free mixing. And this is totally not true, because Allah Azza wa Jal ordered us in the Quran not to follow the footsteps of shaitan, which means that shaitan doesn't come all the way to order you to make a major sin. You would say, get out of my way. You're crazy. I'm not going to fall into major sins. But he starts bit by bit, by a glance, by admiration and liking, by thinking, by an idea, by contemplating, by getting the courage to speak, by communicating for a while until all barriers are removed. Then he goes right to the bullseye, which is how human nature is. So the issue is not talking to the opposite gender or not. The issue is, do you want to follow Sharia or do you want to follow your whims and desires? If you want to follow Sharia, then you have to ask, what's the ruling in Islam, in Sharia, in the Quran and the Sunnah, on communicating with the opposite gender who are non-mahram without any legitimate reason? The answer is well known. Any scholar would answer you. But if you want to follow your whims and desires, then let the same be with your sister. Let the same be with your mother. Let someone like me or someone like the neighbors talk freely with your mom and spend hours on social media communicating. She's venting and telling them about how she feels about her husband and kids, and they're telling her about what they feel, and then you know what will happen afterwards. Nobody accepts this. But when you follow your whims and desires, you're blinded, you cannot see, unfortunately.